Welcome to a place where hearts unwind, infinite threads that gently bind, love and compassion in every line. Together we rise through space and time.
Hey, welcome back to Infinite Threads. I'm your host, Bob. There are some people who change the temperature of a room just by walking into it. You know the kind of people I mean, too. The ones who make things feel lighter, safer, warmer somehow. And it's rarely because they're rich or impressive or endlessly charismatic. Usually, it's something quieter than that. It's the way they greet people, the way they listen, the way their presence seems to say, you can rest a minute here. Kind of like my grandma used to do. I think love often works like sunshine. Not loud, not demanding, just steady warmth, reaching places we didn't realize had gone cold. Most of us know what emotional coldness feels like. The feeling of being unseen. The feeling of speaking and sensing nobody is really listening. The feeling of walking through life guarded because experience taught us to expect disappointment. That kind of cold settles into people over time. Sometimes so gradually they don't even notice it happening. Then, one day, somebody treats them with genuine kindness and they almost don't know what to do with it. Because warmth can feel unfamiliar after enough winters inside the heart. But once people experience real warmth, something begins to thaw. A guarded person smiles more easily. An anxious person breathes a little deeper. Someone carrying grief suddenly remembers what hope feels like, at least for a few seconds. Love does that. Not always through dramatic gestures, sometimes through consistency, through gentleness, through simply being somebody who brings light instead of heaviness wherever they go. I've met people like this throughout my life. Some were relatives, like my grandma. Some were friends. Some were people I only knew briefly. But I still remember how they made others feel. That's what stayed behind. Not their accomplishments, not their status, their warmth. And honestly, I think that may be one of the greatest things a human being can leave in this world. Not perfection and not power, but warmth. The kind people remember years later when life gets hard. I also think many of us underestimate our ability to become that kind of person ourselves. We imagine warmth as a personality trait that you either have or don't have. But guys, I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. I think warmth is often a decision, like most things. We decide, we make a decision, we make a choice. It's a way of moving through the world, a willingness to let kindness remain active even after disappointment. That last part matters because life absolutely gives us reasons to grow cold. Heartbreak, stress, cruelty, exhaustion, betrayal. After enough pain, people start protecting themselves by dimming their light. Sometimes they don't even realize that they're doing it. In fact, most of the time they probably don't realize they're doing it. They stop smiling as much. They become shorter with people, more distant, more guarded. And to be fair, sometimes they're tired, deeply tired. But every once in a while, somebody chooses to stay warm anyway. Not naive and not weak, but warm. And that choice can quietly transform the lives around them. A loving parent, a patient friend, a teacher who notices struggling students, or a coworker who brings encouragement into stressful rooms, a neighbor who still waves every morning. These people become emotional sunlight for others. And I truly believe the world survives partly because of them. Maybe you've known somebody like that. I'm betting you have. Maybe you're listening right now and realizing somebody's warmth helped carry you through darker years of your life. If so, I hope you tell them someday. And if they're no longer here, then maybe the greatest way to honor them is to continue the warmth that they gave you. Pass it forward. We can always do that. We can always make that choice. Become sunlight for somebody else. Because this world already has enough coldness, enough suspicion, enough emotional distance. What it needs more of is people who still know how to bring warmth into ordinary moments. People who still smile with sincerity. People who still choose softness when hardness would be easier. People who make others feel less alone. So today, guys, maybe send encouragement. Maybe laugh a little louder. Maybe let somebody know that they matter to you. Maybe become the kind of presence that helps another human being feel safe enough to thaw. You never know how long somebody has been standing in the cold. And sometimes love doesn't arrive like fireworks. Sometimes it arrives like sunrise, slowly, gently, warming everything it touches. I love you guys very, very, very much. And you know what I need you to do. Go out and pass that on, okay? Later, Gators. Bye-bye.